Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Lore Master, and we have finished our little discussion with Akka, so let's find out what he wants us to do now.
I like you. I will help you escape.
Yes, you see how it is now, friend, right? I served Saruman well and faithfully for many years, and but for the lies of Grima, I would still. There is a way out of the ring that only I know about. You will not find it without my help. Tell your friend if he can get us to the surface and create some kind of distraction, I can get us beyond the ring. All right. I suppose I can do that. Very well. He thinks he can get us out of here if we help him out.
Steward will help us? Good.
I do not like being so dependent upon him, but it seems we have no choice.
Do not let the Uruks know what you are up to.
Akka will tell us the location of the secret way out of the ring, but we will need two things: a way out of these cells and a large enough distraction to keep the Urukai occupied once we reach the surface. When Foch took me from my cell to work, I saw some of Saruman's experiments. One of these involved a black powder that, when set aflame, caused a tremendous roar and smoke. Some of the machinery seems to spew this powder. If you can collect enough of it, we could use it for our distraction. Your relative freedom of movement can help us here, Pineleaf, but you must still be keen on appearances. Do not let the Urukai know that you are up to. Report to Sergruz by the forges and do his work in addition to collecting the powder for me. Alright, I suppose I can do that. Go to Sagruj. Yeah, that guy. Sagruj. Well, I thought I would have trouble with some other names, but Sagruj. Sagruz. Well, how about that orc? Yeah, I think that is a nice, perfect name for him, or that Uruk might be more appropriate. That Urukai, since pretty much sure we're talking about an Urukai here. So, that Urukai who shall not be named. He that shall not be named, because I can't say his name anywhere near too correctly. Well, right now I'm having trouble saying any word correctly based on the reading of that last panel, so I suppose there is that. Now, where can I find he who shall not be named? Somewhere up around here, I'm sure. Oh, yes. Down there. Down into he who shall not be named town. Yes. And there he is. No, I'm not going to try to say his name. Hello there.
Back for more work, eh?
There's plenty to do, so don't let me catch you dozing. One of the old man's thralls dropped a barrel of weapons and tried to run for it. He was dealt with, but now there are weapons scattered all over the place. Pick them up and put them back into that empty barrel over there. Alright, fine, I suppose. I can do that. I suppose I can do that. Oh, there's this black powder that's messed up on the floor. I guess I might as well pick up some of that also while I'm at it. Let's pick up this weapon, and of course we shall surreptitiously take some more black powder. And we'll take this weapon. More weapons. I'm sure no one's noticing that when I take these weapons, I occasionally pick up a little bit of this black powder sample because it is just helping to clean the place up, right? And I'm sure they don't want to accidentally slip on it or anything like that, right? Yeah. So, let's put it into the barrel. See what he has to say.
Good. I'm glad you cleaned up those scattered weapons.
That servant who ran for it made it further than they usually do. He made it to the ramp over there. I just wish he hadn't spilled the barrel and caused me extra work. Well, if he noticed I took the black powder, he did not comment on it. So, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, let's return to Balger. I've collected the powder.
You managed to get some of the powder. Perfect.
This is going to be the key to the distraction that we will need once we make it to the surface. Yeah? How?
What is it they say about birds and stones?
Well, what? The guards do not bring us work on the surface very often, but the last time that they did, I saw some of the great war machines being constructed within the ring. I do not know how close they are to being completed, but if we can do anything to prevent them from leaving Isengard, we surely must. What do they say about birds and stones? I think the black powder you collected might serve as the perfect distraction and also deprive our enemies of one of these war machines. Go to the surface and leave the black powder near the largest of the war machines, southeast of the steps of Orthanc. The amount you have should suffice for 4 small piles. We will set the war machine aflame when it is time for us to make an escape. The door to the surface is on the north side of the caverns. Right. Well, a brief time outside then. I have found the war machines. Now it's time to surreptitiously put a little black powder here. Yeah, let's put a little black powder here. That one needs a little bit of double dose. And let's try. They're not paying attention, right? So let's place a little black powder here. And finally a little black powder here. Hopefully this works. Now everything should be... Uh-oh. What? Yeah?
What were you doing lingering around there? Explain yourself.
I don't like the look of you. Start talking. Well, it's Morflax's will that I walk around Isengard unguarded, and that if Thok wishes to question the will of Morflax, and then I suppose you two could talk about it. Oh, don't tell him about this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it, really. You don't need any trouble from Morflax about this. Right, well, I don't think I'm really in the mood to go tattling to Morflax for the moment. I think I'll just head back underground and speak with Balgar. Done.
Ah, you have returned. Were you successful?
Yep. What now?
Good, good.
You've done all I ask. I hope setting the black powder aflame will be the distraction that we need to make good of our escape. Yeah, right.
It is time we were free of this place.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Are you ready? We will only get one chance at this.
I'm sure of that.
We do this now or not at all, friend. There is no looking back. We will escape from Isengard, or we will die. But we will not stay here.
Here is what we need to do, Pine Wolf. The key maker is the Urukai who carries a ring of keys that can open the cell doors. He tends to come down onto the dungeon several times a day, or to pass for a day here in the light this reaches. Look for him somewhere in the dungeon and see if you can catch him unawares. He is likely to be down the other wing of the dungeons. Right, okay. The Urukai must have seen you walking around Isengard. They may believe that you are bringing us to see Saruman by order of the wizard. They may let us pass. Really? That's your grand hope? That's his grand hope. Alright, kitty, let's go. Or Onyx. And we shall be upstairs. And hang a right this time. Yes, they have seen you walking so maybe they will believe that you're escorting prisoners. Really? Do you think they would really trust me on that particular item in there? Okay, here we go. I'll sneak up him like I'm a burglar, right? What are you doing down here? Fosh didn't tell me that you had any business here today. I don't like the smell of you. Get out of here. Really? Well, you seem to be surly, and I have something to do with surly Uruk. So that's what I got to tell you about that. Thank you. And thank you for the keys, too. Oh, hello there. You've got the keys, do you not? You must let us out. You cannot leave us to die here, friend. We can help you. All right. I'm back with some friends. This was not what I meant, Pine Wolf. Oh, well, just one or two, dozen. Listen to me, men of Dunland. There is no friendship between our peoples. We have warred and will war again. But today we need each other. Today we have a common foe. Akka knows the way out of the ring, but we will need your help to reach it. Will you help us? Aye, we will! Yay! All right, good. Good. Now, Akka, it is time. Right? There is a gap in the wall between the buildings on the western side. Once the black powder does its work, you should be able to make it there in the confusion. But first, we need to get to the surface. It will not be easy with so many of us. We cannot get out all together. It would attract too much attention. Akka is right. Pine Wolf and he and I will go first. Aha! Count several score before following us. Then do so in groups of 2 or 3. Good luck to us all. Now, how do we need their help in this? You know, so I was like, okay, yeah, we go first. Yeah, that way if something goes wrong, you're the ones who are caught. That's how they're helping. Right. How about that? Some things never change, I guess. Well then. We're out of the dungeon. Well, oh no, not quite completely out of the dungeons yet. We're almost out of the dungeons, right? It's just, the gate is just ahead. Of course, we're still underground, but that's a minor detail. We do not want to attract any attention, Pine Wolf. We should walk slowly from here, so as not to attract undue attention. Let us go. We're going to walk all the way to the entrance. Wonderful. Oops! Oops. Okay. Sorry about that. Does this mean I failed the instance, I wonder? Okay. You could stop that. Oops. I need to catch up. Well, fortunately, you don't fail the instance because your cat decided to attack one of the Uruks. Oh, boy. We have finally made it out. We are almost out. Now we just need to light the black powder Pine will set up ahead of time, and we'll have all the chaos we need to make it to the other side of the ring and freedom. Now we just need a bit of flame, and we can set out the black powder for our distraction. Let me do it. Both of you have homes beyond the ring, but this is my home. There is nowhere I want to go. I will light the powder. You're sure? I am ready for what comes, Pine Wolf. I will set the black powder aflame, and it will draw all of Isengard to this side of the ring. When that happens, the western side will be empty, and you'll be able to slip through the gap of the ring wall. Farewell, Pine Wolf. May you live past tonight and help put an end to my master's evil. All right. Wait for my signal, and farewell. Right. This way, Pine Wolf. Let us find a place to hide while we wait. Once we get out of here, I need to find Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. All his attention was focused on the movements of the Dunlanding clans. We had no idea things were this bad within Isengard. Where will you go? Well, what a coincidence! Assuming Theodred's still at that camp, I will help you rescue your friends from the Falcon clan once I have given my message to Theodred. Well, that's reasonable. You have my word. I will help you save your ranger friends from the captivity of the hands of the Falcon clan. I am sorry that we can do nothing for the ranger that was sent here with you. Lothrindir, he was called. If Lothrindir lives still, Saruman has kept him very close. We cannot hope to gain interest to Orthanc. What's taking Akka so long? What's taking... Yes, I think something's happened. Maybe he's betrayed us or something? Well, I suppose that's a possibility. I think I'm going to... uh-oh. There's been a commotion below, Pine Wolf. Some of the captives escaped. All of my boys ran to see what was going on, but I smelled a rat. And who should I see sneaking around this machine? This old fool. Pine Wolf, this changes nothing. Do you understand me? It changes nothing. Keep him busy. All right. You will be nothing without me, Pine Wolf. I gave you the run of Isengard. It was the fear of me that kept you from being thrown into the cells alongside these vermin. But now we will see. Oh, yes. We will see whose time it is to die. See how I repay treachery. Whoopsie daisy. There you go. Okay, well, we shall see. Well, what do you say about that? Wait! What's that noise? Oh, wait and see.
From atop the pinnacle, I beheld a great fire and smoke. And when it cleared, my prized captives were gone. How is it you are still alive, Morflock?
We're getting close to the camp.
I carried you this far. But this is the end.
Well, then farewell, Baldgar, son of Beldgar. And I'll get that message to you.
Do not weep for me, my friend. It is enough to be free.
Very well. I'll return to Theodred and tell him what happened. And that's where I'll find you in the next episode of Piney Plays, the Lore Master.